Alright, welcome back. Hope you can hear me. I've now got a new wireless mic. God knows what number this is. 4 or 5. I've got a horrible feeling it's going to be a question of when I lose it today rather than if. But anyway, we'll see. I'll try and keep my eye on it. So, we are back on the Worcestershire Way. Just past Abberley Hall School. I was tempted to edit this together with the previous episode and make it look like I did actually do the Worcestershire Way in a day, but A, that would be lying, and B, it wouldn't fool anyone because I've shaved my beard off. So anyway, we've got about 17 miles today to go to Great Malvern, beginning with a climb up there. Which, to be honest, today doesn't look anywhere near as daunting as it did at the end of the last day's walk. God, it feels like it should be about 3 times higher than that, but that was probably the heat. But yeah, anyway, we're going to get up there and then I'll probably see you at the top. I'm probably not going to film the climb because I don't want to subject you to all that heavy breathing. So yeah, I shall see you in a moment. Oh, that was pretty steep towards the end. But yeah, not that bad. Definitely done worse in the last couple of weeks. Oh, fantastic view though, God. Beautiful, right. Okay, so you can't see that well, but I'm actually carrying quite a heavy pack. And that's because I'm not just finishing the Worcestershire Way today, hopefully, but I'm also doing a bit of training for the Pennine Way, which is only 2 days away. It's Thursday today. Tomorrow I'm travelling up to Edale. And then Saturday I will be beginning the Pennine Way with doing the first day with me my best mate Craig, and then I'll be on my own to do the remaining 2 weeks or whatever. Anyway, too much about the Pennine Way. We're on the Worcestershire Way, and it's a lovely day for it compared to last week, which was like in the 30s. It's going to be about 21 degrees maximum today. There's a lot of breeze about. Cloudy, but plenty of sun. Pretty much optimal conditions. So I think I should make good progress, even with the extra weight on my back. The heat's not going to hold me back too much today, if at all. So yeah, we've left Abberley Hall School, where I finished last time. I think I haven't checked, so could be wrong, but I think the next kind of village we come to is Nightwick, I think. See, and it annoys me when people make hiking videos and they keep getting the names of places wrong. It's easily done if you've never been there before. It's your first time doing it. Can't remember every place, but yeah, I'm just as bad sometimes. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see if the next landmark or point of interest is Nightwick. I have done this section before, I think, with my brother a couple of years ago. Don't think the next mile or two are too bad, but I do need to remember to keep checking that I'm on course. But anyway, I'll get on with it and I'll see you in a bit. It's lovely up here. So a bit of a problem there. It's saying it's 13.5 miles back to Bewdley and 17.5 miles to Malvern, which by my records is completely wrong. It should be around 16 back to Bewdley and about 13 to Malvern. So, but if that's accurate, then it's going to make it very difficult to get to Malvern in time. But I'm going to have to assume that is correct and get a move on. Otherwise, I'm not going to get my train. Bugger. So that's Great Malvern over there, the Malvern Hills. It doesn't actually look that far, but it is still quite a way to go. I think I've got to go down here. So I'm not sure what timing is going to be like now, because it looks like there's more distance to cover than I anticipated. So there's a chance that I might have to take a shortcut later on somewhere in order to get to the train station in time. Maybe that I avoid going up onto the Malverns and down again and just go around them if possible. And end the Worcestershire Way that way, and then maybe come back at some point in a few weeks' time and just do a video on the Malverns and finish off that section of the Worcestershire Way then. Because yeah, timing is tight. I can easily do a 3 mile an hour pace at the moment, but it's like always stopping to check I'm going in the right direction, and the occasional wrong turn all adds up. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on. Yeah, so I've got about a mile or so until I get to, I think, the foot of the Malverns. And from there, I'm going to walk into town and get... there's a couple of train stations, I think, so I'm going to go to the nearest one and see if I can get a train to Worcester. There's not much to be gained from doing the hills today. I don't know how far the section is up over onto the Malverns and then down again. So I'll come back again at a later date. I'll tack it on to the end of this video. I'll come back and do the Malvern section, and finish off the Worcestershire Way properly. Yeah, I mean, this section, I think, even though it's been longer than I expected, I've done 17.4 miles now, and that's what I was expecting the total day to be. But even though it's longer than I've expected, I think I've enjoyed this a bit more than the last section. Certainly been cooler today. Even with the heavy bag on, it's been easier. Been an easier hike. Done pretty well, and the bag's good. Good weight. So my ankle, my right Achilles tendon's sore. But the fact that it's lasted 17.5 miles without getting worse, it's probably means it's just niggling and there's nothing really wrong with it. So should be good for the Pennine Way. But yeah, I'm just going to crack out this last mile or so, and then we should be done. Quite funny. Back there was like these 6 big bottles of water on the ground and like a tub full of jelly beans, and a sign saying something about the Worcestershire Way. I didn't read it all, but I thought, oh, that's really nice. That's like they've got in America, like the trail angels, where they leave like food and water and stuff. So the bottles were all wrapped up, so I thought, oh, okay. So I opened the bottle of hand sanitizer, wash my hands. Then I had a handful of jelly babies, and this guy who just parked nearby wandered over and said, "Oh, you're doing the Worcestershire Way, are you?" And I said, "Yeah." I chatted about it, and it turns out that the actual Worcestershire Way walk is tomorrow, like the annual organised one where people do it in one day. So that was weird timing, but what was funny is he said, "Oh yeah, that's why these bottles and the jelly beans are there for the walk tomorrow." And I thought, "Oh shit, sorry, I didn't mean to just help myself." And he goes, "Oh no, you are technically doing the Worcestershire Way." But I thought he must have wandered over and thought, cheeky bugger, just helping himself. Anyway, bit of a misunderstanding. But, nice jelly beans though. I needed that sugar. So you might notice straight away that I look different, and that is because since the spring, the well back there on the main road, it has been a separate day. So rather than doing the Worcestershire Way in one day as originally planned, this is actually the third day. I've basically come back to Malvern just to finish off the walk, because I didn't finish it off properly the last time because I was in a rush to get to my train. So I actually stopped at that well and walked to Malvern Link station. But I thought I'd come back today. It's now a couple of weeks later, nearly 3 weeks I think, and finish off the Worcestershire Way properly. It's still sunny. This sunny weather's lasted quite a long time, but it's much cooler than the last 2 days on the way. Not got too far to go. I've got to get up onto the Malverns properly, and then I think pretty soon afterwards we drop down to the finish point in Great Malvern. So let's do it. So I don't think it makes a lot of difference, but we came down that path there. But I think you're supposed to come down this one. So you just go a little further around the top before coming down. Yeah, it doesn't make much difference.
Yeah, 7 years.
Who were? Well, that's the Worcestershire Way finished. I'm just heading off to the train station now to get back to Worcester and then back home. Yeah, doing it in 3 days is definitely manageable. I'd recommend doing it in 2, unless you want to challenge doing it in 1 day. But I think that would definitely be tough in 1 day, even if the weather was cooler. But anyway, an interesting route. I hope you enjoyed these 2 videos, and look out for the Pennine Way videos coming soon. Cheers.